Hello, welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. I am Marzi, and we're coming at you live with Dress to Destress. Today I will be playing Manah, my very cute anime girl, who also is uncanny. Don't worry about that part. And joining me is my lovely co-host.
Hello, I am Pencils. I will be playing Spectacled Spectre, or Specs for short, the ghost who's also a paranormal investigator. Don't worry about it.
Specs, my beloved.
Manah, my beloved.
Any whoosies. Yeah, finally it's happening. Finally it's
It's
happening.
it's happening, boys. It's finally
It's
happening.
fucking happening. Our children, they're meeting up again in not an actual game.
It's finally happening. We've been discussing this for far too long. We just kept saying we should do an FPS with these two, and then never did
And then we
anything about it. We're doing it
never do.
now.
But yeah, it's finally happening. All right,
But
and
yeah,
did we decide that it's Specs knocking on Manah's door?
yeah, I think we just Specs just it's probably just a normal day or something. Mana's just doing whatever, and then she hears like a knock on her door.
Yeah, like she's putting like just the tiniest bit of energy into tidying up her home because man, yeah, she's messy, but that's fine. Alice is messy, and only sometimes stuff happens with her stuff. It's fine. It's fine.
Only sometimes. It's
Only
fine.
sometimes.
I look
And
at the other two games that takes place in Alice's house, and oh boy, it's fine.
it's fine. It's not like Manah has like magical objects and weapons and armor scattered around her house. It's all fabric and sewing supplies.
Yeah,
It's
it's fine.
fine. But yeah, a knock on her door. And she does indeed go to answer because maybe it's someone to talk about scheduling an appointment for measurements. So yeah, you're gonna open the door and what does she see? Pencils, my beloved.
Okay, so Mana opens the door, and right there, Specs is just looking around. It's like, is this the right place? I think this is the right place. Yeah, I was here like once during. Pretty sure this is the right place. And the thing about Specs right now, they're they're a complete mess. Uh-oh. Their clothes right now, there's so many holes and so many tears, and oh god, why are they still wearing their? Why is the what did they and you kind of see like maybe they tried to do a bit of stitching on their clothes but it just did not work. Like oh god, what happened to Spex's clothes? Specs looks like they just been through a hurricane or something.
Specs looks like they were fucking mauled recently.
Yeah, exactly, they don't look hurt. That's what I'm just saying, that they don't like they
Yeah.
have no bruises or anything like that. They look perfectly healthy. It's just their clothes, oh god, they look like they've been put into like a shredder or something.
Manah cannot hold back the grimace on her face as she brings her hands up in like the prayer hands, like up to her mouth. And God, she doesn't speak. Everyone at Team Thumbs Up knows she doesn't speak. She's the quietest member of Team Thumbs Up. But the absolute feeling of radiating off of her.
I'm gonna roll to see if Specs notices the absolute like the aura of radiating off of Mana right now, because okay, I'm guessing that's like, should that be perception or insight? They're both
uh
the same modifier.
Whichever
Like
one you want then, my dearest.
I mean they're both the same modifier. I'm gonna roll like perception.
Oh, darling.
Uh
Oh, dearest.
okay, so Specs doesn't notice it and they just like, oh, and they're smiling, they don't think anything is wrong. I was right. This was the correct house.
Mana still has like the prayer hands. as she slowly nods and just like she's still grimacing as she's looking them up and down because, oh darling, oh honey, your clothes.
Like, you think maybe there was like some like just some like powder on her clothes too that you think maybe it's like concrete dust or something.
God.
Yeah, their clothes have seen better days.
Manah isn't even gonna fucking hesitate. Oh god, but god, her strength is fucking low. My girl is not very strong. Hell.
I can try rolling contesting. Or maybe, because Spex's strength isn't also isn't great either.
What's Spex's strength?
It's a it's a +0. They're not very strong.
Oh
It's
man,
just
they have equal strength mods.
they have equal strength mods. It's
This is just Manah seeing if she could tug Specs inside.
let me see if like oh okay, that's a good roll.
Damn,
Yeah,
okay.
go Specs. Just do that. Don't mind me, just rolling a 13 for something that Specs isn't supposed to be good at.
This is just like spring cleaning.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
God, Manah tries to tug Specs inside, but Specs is like an immovable object.
For some reason.
For some fucking reason.
For some reason, Specs is just standing there, it's just like still looking. It's like, oh, should I just come in?
Manah nods and lets go to sign yes. Come in right now.
Okay, Specs is it's just folding it.
Give me one moment. I need to go close my door.
Okay, don't worry about it. Oh, my poor child.
Sorry, my door was open and there are people outside. Any whoosies.
It's all good. Anyway. Oh boy.
You want to make another perception?
Let's try it. Please, please, Specs. Okay, that's better.
That's fine, yeah.
19.
Specs has been in this house before, kind of, when tagging along to bring Manah home after winter work. But like, I mean, it probably was worse then than it is now because that was around Animus, and my girl usually gets a lot of work around Animus, and it's like fabric bombs have gone off. But now there's still fabric like everywhere, and like spools of thread on counters, but like it's better than it was during Animus.
Yeah, I think Specs is just gonna look over like, oh, you cleaned up a bit.
And Manah kind of half shrug, half nods. It's like a bit.
Okay, I think at this point Specs is going to try and explain themselves about their clothes.
Yeah, Manah like raises a brow and like gestures to all of them and is like, so what is up with this?
Oh, yeah. So, what happened? I was just doing like a normal job, and things might have gone out of hand. We might have accidentally went to a construction site, and my clothes might or may not have gotten destroyed. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. So, I'm good there. But yeah, I tried fixing it, but it's not that. That's not really my strong suit, and I can't really go shopping for new ones because flashbacks to the fact they were banned from like the one place they knew to shop for clothes. I can't go shopping for them.
Manah's eyes like narrow, like almost dangerously. before they hold up a finger in the universal wait here one moment sign. And she's gonna step into another room and tunishly like ruckus noises as fabric and clothing articles are flung out from the doorway. uh and Specs just can see that as clothes are being thrown through.
Specs has just been sweating the moment they stepped inside. Like, her house is just, haha, uh-oh.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Specs doesn't do the floaty tail all of the time, right? Specs wears pants.
Yeah, Specs has legs. They don't have a floaty tail.
They have legs.
Unless, yeah, they got legs.
They got legs.
So, they got legs.
Okay, cool. Let me just see how long it takes Manah to find suitable clothing for this ghost. What's your perception? I'm doing it at advantage because this is her fucking house.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, after like the toonish like yowling cat noise, like a hubcap like rolling across the floor noise, Manah walks back out of the room, kicks the door shut, and in her arms is a dress shirt, a very soft looking like sweater vest, and a pair of slacks. Your ghost gonna look fancy tonight.
Oh my god, yeah. Specs looks and it's like, oh wow, those look quite fancy. And they're just going. Specs is just gonna look at the clothes. They're not entirely sure what. Like, should they change into them now? Should they change into them? Like, should they wait? They're like.
Yeah, Manah's just standing there, and like after this like moment of pause where Specs is like awkwardly trying to figure out what to do, she just raises an eyebrow again and like holds the clothes towards them.
Okay, I think Spectre is gonna grab those clothes and just like, okay, should I try changing them into now or?
Manah nods as she points to a door a little further into her home, and she signs, change in there, client room.
Specs gives a thumbs up, and they're going to go to the client room.
Manah also gives a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Wouldn't be a team thumbs up game without some thumbs up.
Yep.
Well, yeah. When they venture into the client room, it's like a very it's very minimalist decorated. I'm sorry if you hear doors opening and closing. Where there's like a full body mirror in the corner. There's like a small little pedestal for clients to like stand on as Manah takes measurements. On another wall is like racks of different fabrics that are labeled with the type of fabric they are. There's a window, but like, God, those are very heavy blackout curtains over it.
Specs takes a mental note of that. Just, man, those are some pretty heavy blackout curtains you got there.
Like, that's weird for you to have those very thick blackout curtains in a room in which you meet clients, but okay.
Yeah, it's like, that's kind of weird, but it's fine.
It's fine. Manah's a little weird. It's fine.
I mean, we're all a little weird. Specs lives in the cabin in the woods, so.
I can't believe Specs is the woodland killer.
Yeah, they live in a cabin in the middle of the woods. You don't have to worry about that.
It's fine.
They don't have a bedroom because that bedroom is used for other stuff.
Damn, bitch, you live like this.
Yeah. So it's like Specs would be a hypocrite if they judge too much.
But yeah, your ghost gets to wear some kind of Dark Academia kind of outfit.
I think Specs just puts it on and just looks themselves in the mirror. It's like, ooh, this is pretty good.
And
Specs
actually,
doesn't have a lot of fancy clothes.
oh,
They don't have a lot of fancy clothes.
have we established if Manah is taller than Specs or not?
I don't think we did. Here's the thing, Specs just floats all the time, so they're relatively taller than most people. Like not really, but like
But
they
if
float
if
all the time.
if they put their feet on the ground, would they what would their height be?
I think I write it down.
I actually don't remember how tall I
Okay,
made Manah. I think I made Manah like 5'7" or something.
okay. So what I wrote in my character sheet just says really depends. Things pass me. That's perfect. Things pass
Really
me.
depends.
That sure is useful.
That's so fucking funny. I'm so sorry. That's so fucking funny. Pencils.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Really
pass me. Just
depends.
decide. Haha. What if I just wrote really depends? That's fine. And then I'm just now future me, present me. Just what the heck?
I
Pass
mean,
me. Why?
okay. Do you want them to be shorter than Manah?
I think that would make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that Manah usually like. Well, actually, no. Manah usually wears black flats, don't they? Yeah, because I draw them with black flats. But oh yeah. Since Specs is a little bit shorter than Manah, the clothes are just ever so slightly a little bit too big. Surprise! They're Manah's clothes.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have Specs roll to see if they figure it out. Come on, Specs. You're. What would that be, actually? Investigation?
I think so.
Okay, come on. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they figure it out. They're like, wait a minute, these clothes are a bit big. Wait a minute, are these Manah clothes? Oh my god.
Oh man, are all those clothes that she threw out of that room just all of her clothes? Was she digging for more clothes in her pile of clothes for me to wear?
I think Specs is more amazed by the pile of clothes they saw. Like, that's a lot of clothes. I didn't think someone needed to own that many clothes.
Listen, when you make clothes for a living, you can have as many clothes as you want.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, Specs is just like, oh, these are nice. These are Manah's. I didn't think she had this many clothes, but yeah.
As Specs is contemplating this, they actually hear like a knock on the door.
Specs is gonna open it since they're done changing.
And on the other side, it looks like Manah is in business mode. Cause there's like a pencil. No, like she's in her hand. She's holding like a little notebook and a pencil, and tucked on one ear is like a black marker, and dangling from her neck is a very long tape measure.
Oh my god, business mode.
Yeah, business.
It's business time. But yeah, Specs just feels slightly intimidated already.
Manah tucks the like holds the pencil in her mouth, tucks the notebook under her hand or under an arm just to sign, "I'm making you more clothes."
I mean, Spike's like, I mean, oh, you don't have to do that. I'm really okay with the clothes I have now. I just thought like maybe I could fix them a bit. Like,
A little
and
more forcefully signed, "I'm making you more clothes."
Spike's is just okay.
Very
Just sweating just a tiny bit. Like Manah is their friend, but at the same time, oh god, can Manah be so intimidating sometimes?
Manah is the most intimidating cutesy anime girl anyone has ever seen, and she's not even Ghiblian. Well, actually, I think she is part Ghiblian. She's mechanically UPAan, but I think I made her part Ghiblian.
Ah, okay. But
Yeah,
yeah,
surprise.
got it.
Manah's part UPAan.
Oh, I never knew that.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking, but okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. But yeah, very, very gently, Specs is shooed toward the little pedestal to stand on in front of the mirror.
Yeah, that makes sense. Specs is just standing there in front of the mirror, just okay. I'm just not gonna question this because Manah is Manah's in business mode right now. She knows what she's doing. It's fine.
It's fine. This is what she does for a living. It's fine.
Like still a bit. The expression I drew on the goddamn title card. Yeah, that's Specs' expression right now.
And I mean, honestly, so like Specs and Marigold have hung out since winter work, right? I'd assume so since the one FPS.
Yeah, they've hung out.
Yeah, so like Specs would have absolutely noticed that Marigold has so many fucking clothes.
Oh, you're right. Like, oh wow, you're wearing something different from like before. Oh, you're wearing another thing that's wait, wow, that's like the three times. I think the three times that so far that Specs has seen Marigold, they've seen Marigold wear like different clothes each time. So it's like,
Yeah. Where the fuck do you think she got
everything makes so much more sense to Specs now.
Manah is gonna single-handedly dress the entirety of Team Thumbs Up.
Casey's next.
Yeah, Casey's fucking next. But yeah, Manah gets to work, and I don't know. Does the Specs wanna look at anything while they're just made to stand there? They're free to look or like just glance around as long as they don't move their limbs too much.
Okay, I see you. I mean, yeah, Specs is just they're going to like probably start chatting a bit because like that's what they do. They're a bit of a blabbermouth, if you
Beloved.
guess. Yeah, they just like so yeah. I know I haven't seen you since we helped out Alice, but like stuff has been happening, you know. They're kind of mention like they met Miracle and went to like the grocery store that Casey worked at. They're not gonna mention like a lot, but they're gonna mention that. They're gonna mention. Oh god, I can't mention that they went to the prison to visit Boulder. That's not a thing I can mention. They like almost mention it, but they're like they stop before they start anything because
Manah looks up and raises a brow at that stuttered start and stop, like kind of squints.
Like they didn't say anything about jail. They just say like, oh, I also, and then they stop, and then they glance at Manah, and it's like they look at Manah, and it's like,
oh, you look.
I also.
Oh, you look, huh?
Yeah, like Specs wasn't looking. They were just like, oh, they were looking in the mirror, just talking, and then like they stumbled upon, and then like you know that nervous glance someone does when they're like, haha.
Yeah. Do they look particularly closely?
I would say they do because yeah, just like they gotta make sure Manah isn't too suspicious, so they
make
gotta,
an insight roll.
Look closer. They gotta look closer.
Make an insight. Boy. Make an insight.
Oh boy. Okay, insight, please.
Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh.
You're a date. Yeah, that's a really good insight. You can tell she's a little sus at the sudden start and stop, and then you looking at her. But then, make me a whiz save.
Okay, I know how this works.
You know how this works. You
Oh my god. Specs, why did you roll so high?
It's a double. It's a double-edged blade, my friend. Ooh.
Haha.
Yeah,
That's not
you
great.
nervously look over just to see if Manah like suspects anything, and she does look a little sus. She is squinting, but then there's like a pain in the back of your head. Like it doesn't do a lot, but oh man, oh that's funky, and Manah looks like she's turning green until her eyes widen, because I'm writing off that 24 you did on insight. Her eyes widen and like her hands like snap forward and turn your head away from her. And you
Okay,
take
I'm gonna.
you take 2 psychic damage.
Oh boy, yeah, that's fine. I think. Specs is a wizard. They don't have a lot of hit points.
Vex is not allowed to die just from looking at Manah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying Specs is a wizard. Wizards are squishy.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine. But yeah, what? What was that? Specs is kind of confused. Like, is like did Manah just get sick for a moment? Usually, not a lot of tunes turn green unless they're sick or they're Specs. So,
or they're spec and they're already green. And yeah,
so
God, as far as
that's
Specs
kind of
knows, Manah isn't even that kind of tune. Because that's also
yeah.
genre
So
based.
yeah. So, huh? What's that all about? Specs is a curious bitch. So, I mean, they're a paranormal investigator. They're an investigator. That this is their job. Excuse me.
They want to investigate this paranormal activity.
Exactly. This seems weird.
It will be a
You can
little
only
hard considering Manah is still holding their face and turning them away.
uh Specs is just I mean this is all going through Specs' head. It's like, huh? What? What was that? And like it takes a moment before like I should probably tell her to stop holding my head in the opposite direction. But
They say
yeah,
that part out loud.
I mean they don't say it like that. They just say it, I mean maybe they do say it like, Manah, can you not hold my head in the opposite direction for this long?
Tentatively, the hands let go of their face.
And Specs looks back and like, they don't look. I don't know, like, it's like if they look again, then who know? Then like, I'm pretty sure Man's gonna turn their head again.
They go to look again, and Manah already has a hand held up to the glasses that she assumes are their eyes.
I mean, you can take them off if you want.
Manah's not gonna snatch the glasses off their face. That's so rude.
I mean, like, Specs is gonna keep looking. That's the problem here. Because Specs is a curious bitch.
You know what? That is the problem. Let's see. Would that be what? A sleight of hand?
Because like I want you to roll something if yeah, I want you to roll something like if you grab the glasses because it's not too serious. It's just a little funny detail that might
Oh?
yeah. Like if you snatch the glasses and like can you roll me like a perception to check to see look at the glasses a bit closer?
Ooh. Oh, your perception is a +6.
Oh boy. I mean it's a pretty low mod.
Manah is great
Anyway.
at everything except for strength-based stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, for the first thing you notice is that, yeah, these glasses are quite cracked because, these glasses are cracked. And another thing you notice, you realize these glasses are fake. Like,
What?
they're like fake glasses. The fake glasses that people sometimes wear. Like, they're
Yeah,
no,
like
there's
for
no
the aesthetic.
prescription. Yeah, just for the aesthetic. Yeah, these glasses are fake.
Manah blinks down at them and squints and like looks through them and then squints at Specs.
Specs is not looking away. I mean, you can't tell if they're looking away, but like they're because they no longer have the glasses that are their eyes. But like,
God shit, and Manah doesn't talk, so Manah can't question them about this.
yeah, but yeah, the glasses are fake. That's kind of weird, but they're they also seem pretty old and cracked, and and also kind of dirty a bit. But not on their lenses. The lenses are clean. It's just the frame is dirty and maybe a bit crooked.
Manah huffs as she like pulls her sleeve over her hand to like start rubbing at the frames.
I mean, yeah. I will say those are pretty old stains on the frames, and they're also quite crooked, so it's gonna be kind of hard.
That's fair. So Specs isn't looking at her now then?
No, Specs is looking away. It's like, can you give me back my glasses, please?
What Specs hears is Manah putting them on.
Specs goes back and is like, wait, wait. Man, their secret has been revealed. Those are fake.
No, shit, I wore them to look smart.
Yeah.
So they turn back to look at her.
Yeah, they do.
What they see is Manah wearing the fake glasses, hands on her hips, brow raised.
Specs is just sweating and it's just, haha. Like, they don't know. They've been caught red-handed. I don't know.
There is a moment of silence before Manah signs, "You really need to take a bath."
Man. Man. Specs just sort of like, I mean, I did take a bath though. I just took a shower just now before I came here, so
Showers don't count if you put back on dirty clothes.
I mean, they're not that dirty.
You are covered in concrete powder when you walked into my home.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Spice kind of just looks defeated, like, they're right.
And then, you know that thing that people who wear glasses do, and like they push up and down on like the arms on their ears that make their glasses go up and down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Specs has done that like multiple times,
God,
but I never did.
Yeah, Manah does that with the glasses for a second before signing. So what's up with this?
I mean, I mean, like, I wear this hat a lot, and also like, no one really knows where I'm looking most of the time, so I just needed like something to help show that.
They're broken.
Roll perception.
Oh, roll perception, huh?
Or roll an insight.
Oh, an insight. Oh, Manah has a +9 in insight, homie. Oh, it's a nat 20!
That's a nat 20! Okay, so, Specs kind of looks like the glasses are old and when you say like these glasses are old and they're broken, like Specs kind of looks, how am I going to explain it? They look like they know, but like, you also can tell that they're not gonna do anything about it. Like, those glasses are broken, but they're not gonna try fixing it or like do anything about that. Or even buy new glasses, even though those are just fake, so.
Manah keeps up the air of, like, disapproving older sibling for a moment before she softens. And she sighs. And she lifts a hand to gently pat Specs' cheek.
Oh, I mean, Specs is just just standing there, just like, yeah, I don't really want to replace those glasses, really. And like, I'm using the insight you rolled because, oh boy, that's like a nat
That was
20.
a nat 20 plus their disgusting modifier.
So that's like a 29. You see, like, Specs is already transparent, but you see through everything. And like you you can sort of get the feeling that these glasses are important for some reason.
Which is fair, Manah supposes. So she'll loudly sigh again. There's no noise. Like, her shoulders heave, but there's no noise. And the hand that was patting their cheek stays there as she brings up her other hand and just smushes their face and gives them a little affectionate shake.
Oh.
I will say,
But
she
yeah.
probably does this to Marigold a ton also, so.
Oh my god. Though I will say something. When you do that, Specs sort of like they don't like freeze. Like it's not very obvious they freeze, but they sort of like you kind of get the feeling like they blanked out for a minute.
Oh?
But then like they quickly like get back real quick. It's like they blanked out for like a tiny moment, but like they cut back and it's like, okay, can I please get my glasses back though? If it's alright.
There's an affectionate pat on the hat as Manah goes to remove the glasses. But before she hands them back, she does sort of tentatively sign, "Stop looking so hard."
Okay, Specs is gonna say, yeah, okay, I'll stop looking so hard if, yeah.
All right. With a satisfied nod, she very carefully puts the glasses back on their face or their hat.
Yeah, their hat, because they got no eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they might have eyes,
Uh-huh.
but you don't know that.
Shakes you.
You don't know.
Yeah, Manah doesn't know.
That.
I can't metagame. Fucking shakes you.
You don't know. I mean, like, who knows? Maybe we could. I mean, this close up, you also notice that maybe the hat is like, you realize the hat's oversized, so that's something.
Yeah, she goes to pat them on the hat again and like accidentally like shoves it down a little too much and is like, ah.
Yeah, the hat's oversized. Like a lot of like you realize, wow, this hat's oversized. The glasses are broken. What's up with this ghost?
Anna pulls her hand away and is like, "Do I need to make you a new hat too?"
And Spectre's like, no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You might need to make them a new hat. I mean, I did draw their hat also kind of destroyed, so.
Yeah, Manah's like squinting at the hat now.
And God, you're squinting at the hat, and like Specs is kind of like, sort of like I mean, no, the hat's fine. The hat is fine. The hat is not fine.
Manah silently huffs and signs, "I'm making you a new hat."
I mean, but I like this hat.
That hat is so torn up.
It's not that torn up.
It's
like,
so torn up.
It is torn up. It is so torn up. Man, I just Specs is like, no, it's fine, me. Oh God, please help.
Okay, Manah has already snatched their glasses once. And I want to make sure this is okay with you before I proceed.
I mean, yeah, do it.
Okay.
Snatch the hat.
Fucking
Do it,
hat snatched, I guess. Okay.
please.
Fuck.
Uh, okay, roll advantage on that. I'm giving you advantage on that because I want you to do it. Okay, that's better.
Yeah,
Thank you.
with a sort of leveled, unimpressed look at how hard Specs is like, no, I like this hat, even though it's all like torn. Fucking snatch.
And well, oh boy, you see it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let me get the art back up
Yes,
because,
please give
you
me a
know,
refresher. Oh, beloved.
God, it's I need to scroll a bit, but like it's there.
Does a little jig. Does a little jig.
Man. God, where is it's so far down now because I have so many photos in my gallery.
God, that's so valid. Mood though.
Shoot, I might have skipped. Wait, did I skip past it? No, I didn't skip past it. There it is.
Yeah, love that ghost.
You see that?
And you know what? In exchange, I don't have a voice mod, yet. Keyword is yet. But, Manah drops the hat in surprise.
Yeah, and like I'm just gonna say when Specs realized you snatched their hat, it's like wait, and then just yeah, and then they just stop for a minute. Like they're going to grab. They were like reaching out to grab the hat, but like they stopped halfway, and it's just you see the look on their face is sort of like shock and also like maybe a bit of like sadness.
Manah drops the hat in surprise and brings her hands up to her face, and you see the motion of like a gasp, but what you hear is so garbled and layered over top of itself that you don't know if that is the sound of a gasp or if it was like it came from Manah, but oh god, that noise.
Yo, what? Excuse me, what?
You.
Out of character, excuse me, what?
You. Dances in.
I think now they're both surprised.
Dances in. Yeah. There's a reason why everything Manah does is silent, or at least she tries very hard to keep it that way.
Oh my god! There's just like a, yeah. Spider-Man point meme. They're both surprised now. I mean like. Specs wants to question it, but right now they're kind of like sort of trying to cover up their scar and also just like.
Oh, darling, you want to make me another insight?
I do, but psychic damage. I don't know.
It's fine. Manah does have healing spells.
It's okay then. I shall do that insight. Come on, Specs.
I will say you also get advantage because they've known each other for a good while now.
Okay.
Like, beloved Specs learned to sign, like...
What the heck, Specs?
Are you... Oh my god, after you got mad at that one good insight roll, Dice Parser was like, no, you don't get them anymore.
Dice Parser, I'm sorry. Give me back my good rolls.
I'm looking away. Try one more time.
Okay, please. I'm sorry, Dice Parser. Please forgive me. What the... Dice Parser is too mad, I guess.
It's okay. Go ahead and make your whiz save.
Okay, let's just try this.
You better fucking beat. Oh my god!
This isn't going great. Okay, so for our listening audience later, I rolled first I rolled a 9, then I rolled an 8, then I rolled another 8, and those were all for insight. And then I rolled a 7 for my wisdom save.
Yeah, for
So
people who don't know, the DC for these wisdom saves are always what people have rolled for their perception or insight. So holy shit.
so that's not great.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I get Specs is gets more psychic damage. I hope you're happy, Dice Parser.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What Spec sees with the 9 is Manah gives them such a sad look as they bring their hands down from their mouth and they slowly reach toward Specs' face again. Like slow enough for them to stop her if they want.
I don't really think Specs is the type to stop people doing that, so no.
Oh, darling. Manah very, very gently holds their face again. And like almost feather light runs her thumb near the edge of the scar.
Yeah, you do that. You can actually feel it. This scar. Actually, maybe roll medicine.
Oh shit. Quick. What's your medicine, man? Why do you have such fucking good or average mods, Manah? What the fuck? Okay. God.
Okay, I will say that is enough to know at least, like, because it does feel it, because like that's enough. That's just a tiny bit, because the scar is big. It's very big. That's enough to feel like, hey, this scar kind of feels fresh, but huh?
That's what? Weird.
The scar doesn't feel like it's healed properly. As if like it's a pretty fresh scar.
There's a moment where Manah looks almost like downright murderous. Before slowly she forces her shoulders to relax because she's not mad at Specs. God, she's not mad at Specs. And then that sad look is back as she just very, very gently gives them another little affectionate shake. And I'm actually gonna... Because Manah doesn't have healing word. Hee-hoo. Now you know why.
Yeah, I can see why.
You can see why.
Man, the lore is getting dumped all over the place today.
Yep, and that is more than enough to heal whatever psychic damage. So like the little, like the twinge in the back of Specs' head that like was almost barely noticeable, absolutely gone.
Thank you. But
yes.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I think Specs is still quite silent. They're not really saying much. They have like a very nervous, and like it's very small. Like it's still sort of a smile, but like you can tell it's kind of forced at this point.
Oh. Manah brings her hands away just to sign, "Oh, darling."
Specs is just gonna, I didn't. Well, I guess you know why I wear the hat now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's really, it's fine. I mean, only Alice really knows only Alice is the only other person who really knows, because that was also an accident, but my comment. I'm sorry. I keep looking at the nuts and bolts gallery and comment. This is supposed to be a serious moment. I'm just.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, but yeah, Specs is just back to like, yeah. They're not entirely sure what to say.
Manah reaches again. not the same side as the scar, but uh, reaches to gently tuck a bit of hair behind Specs' ear. And
Also, like since you said that, it's like you realize, hey, that's not an ear. I mentioned it before, but like it wasn't that. I only said that it looked damaged, right?
mm. Oh, on the opposite side
It
of the scar, or is it both?
there, it's on both sides actually.
Oh, fuck.
It's the same looking thing on both sides. Yeah, that's not an ear. You brush it behind the thing, and like you realize, and you can actually feel it. You realize this isn't an ear. It feels like feathers
Oh, yeah.
away.
Oh, no, pencils.
Is that like, yeah, hello, hi, I'm here.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry. Manah's eyes widen a bit, and then she brings her hand back slowly, and the sadness kind of like morphs into a determination as she signs, "You deserve to know some things, even if I found this out on accident."
Specs is gonna like sort of tilt their head a bit, just like, huh?
And gently again, Manah brings her hands up to Specs' face, and instead of turning them away, like she did in that panic earlier when Specs saw that she had slowly turned green, um, Manah firmly holds their head in place as she looks them in the eye. And I'm not gonna make you roll for this because Manah at this point has just enough control for it to be at least be able to do it on purpose.
Yo,
It's
yo,
happening. It's fucking happening. It's fucking happening.
yo,
Yo! And
yo.
and Specs sees she slowly turns green. Her hair gets a little bit longer, a little bit wavier. Those pink heart eyes, like the iris and the pupils disappear as the whites of her eyes turn yellow. And Specs, you're looking at yourself.
Oh boy, I told you Specs would have like a pretty weird reaction if they ever saw this before. Uh, they kind of just look. They're looking like at like Manah, but like not that Manah looks like Specs, but uh, you can sort of just see the look on Specs' face sort of turns to one of like you don't exactly know why, but it sort of turns to one of recognition.
Oh?
But like as quickly as you see it, it's gone, and it's just and now Specs is just like staring and just Manah, what?
And then
The look of recognition is gone as quickly as it came. So
and then Manah, now wearing Specs' face, doesn't say anything, of course, but she gives kind of a small smile as a hand that was cupping Specs' cheek like very gently goes over their eyes for a moment. And then when the hand is removed, it's Manah again. And she brings her hands away to sign. Yeah, I do that.
uh Specs is just sort of standing there, sort of like silent for like a good few seconds, just like sort of in shock, sort of like
Now it's Manah's turn to be very, very nervous.
hell yeah. uh hmm I think like Specs Specs just goes in for a hug.
Oh. Manah is
They
very
don't
surprised by that. Like
they
Specs
don't
can
say
feel.
much, but like yeah, sorry, they don't say much. They just go in for a hug.
Like, I'm not gonna make you roll for this. Like, since you're hugging her, Specs can absolutely feel Manah like kind of stiffen up. Like, oh, she was not expecting that.
I don't know, like on one hand, I don't know if like Matt if like Specs lets go because the thing is like I don't want to like have Specs intrude on like Mana's personal space or something. But at the same time, Specs is just sort of hmm
Oh.
hmm
Yeah,
because
there's.
they know Casey is very much like not really a hugging person, but like this is the only way Specs knows how to show their appreciation right now
Oh. There's a
because they have
moment.
no words right now.
There's a
They
moment
have
of Manah
absolutely
like very awkwardly standing there before, like she does wrap her arms around Specs, and Specs feels a hand like on the back of their head, like gently running through their hair.
oh. I think like eventually Specs does say like you didn't really have to show me that, but thank you for trusting me with that. Uh,
They can't really see her sign, so she just squeezes a little.
I don't really know what happens next though. That's hmm. I think eventually Specs does let go because you know
Mm.
you gotta let go of a hug eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, but like they do eventually let go, and it's just I'm still not entirely sure what they say. Oh boy.
When they let go, Manah does give them another little affectionate pat on the cheek, and then signs, "But I am making you a new hat."
Okay, that gets like a little laugh out of Spec, just like okay, yeah, yeah, that's fair.
And you can keep the clothes I gave you.
Can I at least pay for them? I feel
No.
bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Manah will go and pick the hat and glasses back up, dust them off a little, and very gently place them back onto Specs' head.
Yeah, Specs is just putting them back on normal, like, and now use just normal Specs now,
Now
no
it's just
hatless
normal
Specs.
Specs.
Now it's just normal Specs. You don't have to worry anymore.
Everything is fine.
Nothing happened. I am a completely normal FPS.
We're a completely normal FPS. Don't disregard the warning for potential mild to medium angst,
It's fine.
because we
We are
definitely
normal.
got to mild and medium.
Yep.
uh, but yeah, Specs gets one more affectionate pat on the head, and I mean, listen, Casey, it's definitely the least touchy feely of Team Thumbs Up, but Manah is all about physical affection because she cannot speak.
Yeah, makes sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, just mad. I will say Specs still feels quite bad about the clothes, but like, uh, yeah, they're just smiling again.
Good. They deserve to smile. So yeah,
So
Manah gives them one more affectionate pat, and then signs, I have your measurements now, so come back in like a week or two, and I will have so many more clothes for you. I'm gonna make you so many more clothes.
I mean, at this point, I think Specs knows that they should like try denying it, but at the same time, they're like, internally, it's like, oh my god, do I even have a closet? Like, hold on, do I still have the picture of Specs' house? I don't think I ever drew a closet there.
Oh my god! I mean, Specs has the money to get a closet.
Specs does have the money to get a closet. That's the thing here. Hold up. Here it is.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, your ghost doesn't have a closet.
Ghost doesn't have a I mean, don't mind the room in the corner having smoke like slowly seep out of it. That was
Fucking
what was supposed to be their bedroom.
shakes you, shakes you, shakes you.
Look, I'm just saying, like that room is filled with so many cursed artifacts that it's sort of bad. It's weird.
Oh no. God, yeah, where would they even fit a closet in here?
It's fine. They'll figure
It's
out
fine.
something.
It's fine.
It's fine. They'll figure something out.
Like they could, if they wanted, they could literally just keep all of their clothes in their hammer space.
They could. They literally could. I could put that in their fumble chart, just like a pile of clothes.
A pile of clothes, all from Manah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Was there anything else we wanted to touch on in this FPS?
I think maybe like when the clothes are ready, just when the clothes are ready and Specs comes back again, like
Yes.
they're just sort of like, oh my god, that's a lot of clothes.
Yeah, like on what Specs assume is the dining table in this home are like 4 folded stacks of like different clothes, and sitting on top of one of them is like a brand new hat.
Oh my god. I literally hope.
Yeah, there are sweaters, sweater vests, like just long sleeve shirts, dress shirts, slacks. There's pajamas in there, like shorts if Specs ever wants to wear shorts. A skirt maybe
Oh
if
my
Specs
god.
would want a skirt.
Yes. Specs has been wanting a skirt. They just yeah, oh my god, Specs just looks at the pile and it's like, you sure I can't pay for any of this?
Manah just gives them a look.
Okay, okay, okay. But thank you so much. Oh my god, this is a lot of clothes. Man.
And they get a little affectionate pat on the cheek.
Man.
Your ghost is gonna have so many more clothing options now.
Yeah. Oh my god, so many more clothing options.
And a new hat that isn't all roughed up.
I'm just gonna put this one more time because I haven't had him appear for throughout this entire FPS, but like Specs does bring Mushroom this time around, and Mushroom just looks at the pile of clothes and just goes thumbs up. Real quick. We gotta have the Mushroom cameo.
We need Mushroom quickly. And everything to do with Specs. We need it. we need Mushroom.
We need the Mushroom cameo really quickly. We need him like really quickly. I forgot to like bring him up in the last FPS. I can't do that mistake again.
Mushroom also gets a little affectionate pat on the head.
Yeah.
Mushroom beloved.
Yeah, Mushroom just gives a tiny thumbs up. But yeah.
And we could close out the FPS with the ending of maybe Specs goes in and out of the client room, just like trying on all the different clothes.
Yeah, we can end it there. Just a little tiny fashion show.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Like Specs poses and everything.
Good. They do get an applause from Manah.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, I love them, Your Honor. I love
I love
them.
them so much. And we
Damn.
finally got that FPS we were talking
Yeah,
about
we
this
got the
whole time.
FPS, and we both got some fucking tasty lore, though.
Yeah, we got some tasty lore. We got exactly what we wanted, so it's
Yes.
perfect. This FPS has everything. It has the funnies, it has the angst, it has the comfort. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It has mushroom.
It's got mushroom. Exactly.
It's just the best. It's awesome. It's so, so good. All
Yeah.
right. All right. And
Should we say goodbye?
yeah. Thank you, our lovely live listening audience, which is this comment. Thank you, our beautiful future listening audience. Thank you, my
Thank
beautiful
you for listening.
pencils, for doing this with me.
Thank you. Thank you for like also doing this with me, even though it's so short notice.
It's fine, man. I love doing FPSs. Alright. And with that, bye bye!